Really proud of the team tonight. I thought they did a great job at just staying focused on the things that they could do and not worried about the other teams in the building, not worried about being the afternoon, any of those things. They just stayed really dialed in and focused on the moment. Lots of season bests, and that was super exciting. I think having Ryan go 9.95 career high was a really big deal, especially following a mistake there in the bar lineup. Wasn't a major mistake, but it was still a really important moment for her to step in and deliver a great performance, and she did that. I think seeing Lily nail her vault, that was such a highlight for me. She trains that way all the time. You always say you're going to compete your average, and that is her average. She has warmed up a stuck vault for about 3 meets in a row now, so it was really neat to see that come out in competition. Lots of other great moments along the way, but I think overall our theme was to say yes to today. It was every opportunity, whether it was pressure, whether it was we were up, just to continue to say yes to the moment in front of you, and I felt like we accomplished that tonight, and that was a great confidence builder as we go into regionals in 2 weeks.
The second highest road score for you guys this season, just kind of talk about that and just the way the girls were able to overcome and continue to say yes like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I think our team is peaking at a great time right now. Our journey has, thanks Tim, roll tide. Our journey has been a little bit unprecedented. We've had some really high moments and we've had some really hard learning moments along the way, but it's all prepared us to be at our best right now, which is the most important time to be your best. And so we want to use that momentum and just carry it into the rest of the postseason.
Yeah, Coach, obviously you guys kind of struggled on being throughout the season, but have been good in recent weeks. What have you guys kind of worked on to have that improvement for this part of the season?
What's crazy is we really haven't struggled on any one thing over and over again. It's been new adversities and challenges every week. It's really never been one athlete, one skill, one routine, one thing. We've just had our series of growth moments, and I think you're going to have that with a young team. You don't become experienced competitors that are clutch every time until you have to go through the hardest moments to learn what you need to navigate those. And so I think our team has done a great job of buying into every learning moment, never giving up, and finding the grit and fight inside of them to chip away and just to continue to get a little bit better. And I'm just proud of what they did tonight.
What was your message to Gabby on each event? Just keep on going with the all around, and she did a very, very good job today.
Yeah, I think both Lily and Gabby, they continue to be such amazing performers week to week. It's a lot to manage the all around so many weeks in a row, and I think they've really found a great management system for training at a high level in the gym, but being so intentional about the numbers that they do. And their average is 9.9 level, and so they have an unbelievable amount of confidence when they step up to compete because they train that way, and so more likely than not, that's what's going to be what comes out in competition, and they did that again today.
Gabby didn't injure on the floor today. You had freshmen, so what's that say about the depth of your team and the trust that you have in your fitness as well?
Yeah, it's super exciting to say we actually do have some depth. I think we've been working all season long to have depth, and that is what has helped our lineup become better, and that lineup hasn't been the same from week to week. There's been 1 to 2 gymnasts that come in, 1 to 2 gymnasts that come out, and so it's all about getting that 8 to 10 on every event ready and dialed in to be able to score at a 9.9 level.
So what do you guys do for the next couple hours? Just kind of hang out and watch?
Next couple hours, we're going to go fuel, get some dinner, recharge, and then we'll come back here later on tonight to have the award ceremony. Hopefully those scores will hold, and we'll be able to have a few great accolades that come out of today.
How was it to have the crowd here? There was a lot of roll tie rolls and stuff. The girls are really feeding out that energy. Just to see them embrace that moment, what was that like for you?
I think just feeling the support, feeling the encouragement, feeling the love for everything that they've gone through is just really comforting. It's a confidence builder. It feels like competing at home, and I think having Auburn in the same session, there was a lot of Alabama community, people in the stands, and it just allowed it to feel like a normal meet. Really, it felt like a normal home meet. It was really fun.
Speaking of the floor, you put Peyton in that anchor spot. What went into that decision? I know Gabby's usually right there. What went into that decision to put Peyton there, and what did you kind of see from her, not only in that routine, but the rest of the session?
Pey has been working all season long and has been such a consistent floor worker. She's been working really hard on scoring potential, trying to find those little half tenths to get a little bit more detailed, a little more polished, and she earned the opportunity to be in that place where we really needed a consistent performer that also could score. And so we felt like tonight, the way that it was all lined up, that was going to be a good position for her to be in.
You talk a lot about handling noise and building
think they did a great job handling the noise. I think it's easy to get caught up, especially in the afternoon session, of feeling like, oh man, we're not even in the top, 4, to be able to really feel like that championship is right there in your grip. And so I think they did a good job of what our goal was, which was to make a statement, to come out of this afternoon knowing that we put everything out there, and I think we earned every single quarter tenth that we had in our score. And I think overall that momentum is just a great confidence builder, and the number one thing looking to see if they can believe in themselves going into this postseason, they're going to make a great run.